sweethearts. This is the best I could do. The TikTok was saying you have to have 1,000 subscribers to have, 1,000 followers to go on live. Then Instagram with the new update that I didn't know they had saying 1,000 too. I'm like, okay. I'm going to just record myself the old-fashioned way and we're going to get this painting done. So I'm glad y'all here with me. And then I'll just, as you can see, you're going to just see it here on YouTube. All right, let's get started. First thing I know that I'm going to do is grab a little bit of that blue paint that I have right here. Splatter it all out. Because I already want to see this waterfall effect. Basically, this is just going to be a layout for us. I want it to drip down from here. Basically, this is just a guide to here. Giving us our start off little blue guide. Also, of course, you know that by the end of this video that you're not going to even see the yellow, you're not going to see the brown. It's just going to be straight up beautiful, tropical looking, beautiful tropical rainforest with a beautiful waterfall streaming downward. So just doing that really quick. I just don't want to be in y'all's way. I want y'all to be able to see too. But this is what we're going to start off with. Also, starting off with a little bit of green at the bottom. Basically, I'm going to use different types of greens as my layout greens. So what I'm going to do is grab multiple different colors of green. We got light green, dark green, well, medium type, and super dark green. So we're going to see which areas will capture the lighting the most. That will be up here. And I'll be putting the lighter green where I know that the light will be hitting at the most. So it will be more in the front and the center. Then the medium type of green, that'll be over here. And then the very dark will be on the sides because that's where the most light is not at. The shadowy color effect. I'm just going to do this really quick. Remember, it's supposed to look rough in the beginning. It's not supposed to look like, oh my God, it's $1 million painting. It's going to be $1 million painting. Just give it a moment. Let it breathe. Okay? I will say that I did choose cardboard for this for a specific reason. One, it's really convenient so I can get the exact shape of how much area that I want to paint on. And also, I know I could go and get a custom made canvas or just buy a big canvas. I have big canvases too. But I just like to represent and show how easy it is to still make good art out of something that's, compostable and easy to get. Because cardboard you can get anywhere. So I just want people to think that when it comes to art, you can be able to use any type of thing in general. Anything can become art in general. That's the bottom line. But really, using cardboard all the time is a wonderful thing to do if you're starting off. Seriously, I recommend it. Inexpensive, easy to use, always there. You can never run out of it. So, got a point, right? Okay, let's get back to it. Okay. Get over here. One right here. I'm wondering if I will want to put different types of maybe like some mountains. thinking some mountains would be nice. But I think I'll do that later on when it's more established a little bit. Or maybe it'll be over there. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. I know for a fact the majority of y'all that's watching this is probably gonna skip to the end just so I can see the paint and how it turned out, unless I put it in the thumbnail for the video. Stop cheating. It's bad. You need to learn some patience. I'm kidding now. I do it too. Okay, we got our darker greens. Moving on to the darker. Not super dark yet, but maybe I should start doing it like Bob Ross and actually start naming the exact paint colors if you wanted to follow along. You know what? I'll be nice and do that. I'll be nice and do that really quick. It's only 4 right now. This one is from Folk Art Trusted Quality. It's called Calypso Sky Blue. That's what I first used. Then, you know what? I'm going to put it in the description. Then y'all can get the exact colors if you want to paint with me. Let me get back to it. Oh, by the way, I am recycling this right now because this used to be for a different project that I was going to do. And then I was like, I didn't want to waste it because it's such a big, giant, nice piece. And I'm like, I know I can turn it into something beautiful. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not wasting this. And I am doing this more roughly, as you can obviously hear, because, you know, I'm using a big giant brush. Not using the little guys for this, because it needs to cover up a lot of area. I'm thinking we should paint a sunset type of cloudy looking mood at the top. Let me see this. I'm thinking of painting like at the top of it, you know, that color when the sun hits and it's like purple, pink, and orange and yellow. I think that is so pretty. So I'm gonna put that in there. Okay. Almost forgot to record. My bad. We still going. I don't know how long we're gonna go for this, but we're gonna go for a while. Until it's finished. paying attention? I'm kidding, oh my God. As you can see how it's looking right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 streams going. 4 waterfall streams. Doesn't that look pretty? Okay. Now I'm about to do the different rock areas that are holding up the stream. Let's swing around the stream. Get what I mean, because it's be a bunch of different rocky crevices, you know, a bunch of boulders and everything that usually holds up, be the base or the backing and waterfall streams. So I'm going to take my nice big brush right here. I can also name the different brushes and put it in the description too. Because to me it really doesn't matter what type of brush you use, unless you're like wanting to be more meticulous or particular about whatever you're painting. If it has to be a certain size, then I'd say that matters. You know, like if you're painting something that's like more so small, like say like my little doll here, you know, the face is incredibly tiny and detailed. You can't use a giant brush like this to use it, you know, for it. So remember, this is all base. All base right now. This is not detail moments. It's all base. The detail part, that's where it really begins, seeing all the different things come together and look really nice and gorgeous. It's just a lot of base to cover. Okay, I'm not going to record every single part of me doing the base, but I'll cut back to it when I'm ready to do some more stuff with it. Okay? Give me a minute. Currently still painting it right now. This is supposed to be the base. You know, when you lay out all the different type of colors first, see what you're working with, and then afterwards do all the different details and stuff. This is very large. Like, as you can see, it's huger than you think it is. It's actually about, what, almost taller than me? So, yeah. Got my duds on. Tiny pizza. Y'all didn't see that. Let's get back to painting. All right, let's go. I'm gonna change the base though a little bit. I'm about to do it in a surprise way. Just let me do it and y'all see what happens after. Let me try something.
Hello! Hi! It's currently 5 a.m.